Thank you, Dustin, and good evening. Tonight from Brainerd, we've got high school boys basketball, Section 8 semifinals. Moorhead had to earn their way to this contest tonight while Brainerd was drawing a first-round bye. There are only 7 teams in Section 8. The number 1 seed gets the bye. That was Brainerd. Moorhead came in at the number 5 seed and had to go on the road in their first game and traveled to St. Michael Albertville and walked off with a double overtime win. And it was exciting right from the get-go and all the way through to the end. That sets up tonight's semifinal match between Brainerd and Moorhead. In the other half of play, Elk River also did not have to play in their first round. Buffalo, because of a certain health situation, had to forfeit their game. And Elk River has moved into the semifinal game, and they will take on Maple Grove. Maple Grove ousted Rogers in the first round by a score of 58-42. So the semifinals has Moorhead and Brainerd tonight from Brainerd. Elk River is at Maple Grove. And from there, the 2 winners will play for the section championship coming up. We'll be back and visit with Matt Ellingson after this timeout. In Brainerd to take on the Warriors. It came as a result of a double overtime in the
and limiting our turnovers. And we were able to do those three things, and we battled, and we came away with a win against a very good St. Michael Albertville team, and we get to play tonight.
We saw earlier that St. Michael can score the ball in a previous game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we played them 3 weeks ago, and they scored 87 on us. And we knew that if we gave up 87 again, that we were going home. And so I was proud of our guys. We gave up 53 in regulation, total in the 2 overtimes. So really proud of our defense effort, and we're going to need that again tonight.
The kids, by that I mean the Spuds players, have certainly learned how to play under pressure.
One of our senior captains in Ray Feeney, and our guys responded and battled, and we've had
championship game next week. As we visit with Matt Ellingson, we'll return and talk about tonight's game after this timeout.
time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Lineups introduced tonight as Moorhead gets ready to take on Brainerd and a chance to move on to the championship game of Section 8. Let's take a look at who we have. David Lindell, 6'1" and a senior. He had 5 points in each of the first two meetings between these teams that Brainerd eventually would win, one in overtime. Blake Wolfall at 6 foot, a senior, had 14 points in the first matchup, 2 in the second. Mackay Elmore, 9 points in the first game, and that included a 7-for-7 performance at the line. Grady Wolfall has been the scorer for Moorhead in their games against Brainerd with 26 in the first, 25 in the second game on the strength of 5 3-pointers. Adam Jenkins at 6'7" and a sophomore, 9 points first game, 5 points second game. We talked with a Brainerd fan prior to the start, and he had some of the same sentiments that everybody else does that when Moorhead and Brainerd play, there's a lot on the line, and one put it on very succinctly by saying everybody gets a little more ornery. On the court, it is highly competitive. So we meet out at center court. The top player for Brainerd, Griffin Russian. He had 27 points in the first game, 19 points in the second game, averaging 22.5 points per game this year. He at 6'7" will stand in and jump against Adam Jenkins, also at 6'7". Tipped off to the side. Moorhead controls the tip. And here we go as Mackay Elmore brings it to the top of the lane and swings it back up on top. From there, David Lindell gives it off to Blake Wolfall, near side. The look in from Brady Wolfall. Wants to slide down the line. There's not much room, and he dishes it back out. Now, this is the style of game that the Spuds employed in their win over St. Michael Albertville in their last outing. Here's Blake Wolfall lining it up with a shot that hit the rim. Bounced away and picked up by Cooper Jacobs. Here's Russian into the front court, standing at the circle, turning, looking, in some trouble. Time running out. He got the pass away in time. Swung off to the far side, returned on top to Russian. Now on the near side, Logan Roberts takes a look. Out on top, and a fist call made for the play coming up as Moorhead lines up one-on-one, and they slide from side to side as they match up on their player. Cooper Jacobs ends up down in the corner. The pass goes inside to Russian. Play stays out on top, and here's the turnaround by Logan Roberts. Down low and then back out and around to the far side. Let's see how quickly. Then they'll go for three on that shot. It won't go, and the rebound pulled in by Jenkins. Both teams, after being somewhat deliberate in their approach, take up a shot, both missing, and we stay without a score. Here's a look on the near side. Mackay Elmore gives it off to Lindell. Once again, the Spuds will put a little air, take a little air out of the ball and run it and run it and run it. Here's Mackay Elmore off the high post, delivering it out on top. Blake Wolthaw steps forward, leans it near side. Lindell did a head fake and brings it down. That would have been blocked had he tried to unleash it. Russian was there. Here's a drive down, scooping it down off to the glass, and it won't go, and the rebound out of bounds will stay with Moorhead. Spuds had a good chance down low, although Russian was there for the deflection. It ended up out of bounds, and Moorhead will have it back in play. Looking for our first scoring just about 2 minutes in. At the baseline, Mackay Elmore gives it to Jenkins, returns to Elmore, and he works his way towards the midcourt area. Mackay Elmore, low to the floor dribble, picks up the dribble now, brings it near side for Jenkins. Hands it off, and here's Lindell. Working loose to the near side, Blake Wolfall. And they play catch up on top and around. Handed off, Brady Wolfall took a little bump, but no call, and play continues on. Into the high post for Jenkins. Handed it off to Blake Wolfall. He's protecting, he's driving, he dishes it into the corner. Here's the bring back in. Squirts back out, and Moorhead will reload it again as Mackay Elmore puts it into the high post. We've played 2.5 minutes, and here's a shot that is way short. Jenkins puts it back up and in. Adam Jenkins opens up the scoring, and Moorhead leads at 2-0. 2:45 into play. So Brainerd comes back up court, and the look in from Cooper Jacobs. He's guarded tightly by Mackay Elmore. Ball deflected and nearly stolen, but recovered by Jacobs. Down low it goes, and down the shot misfired. He was right open underneath. Griffin Russian would like to have, he'll make a 999 out of 1,000 of those shots. That one came off the iron. Here's the bring back in. Lindell gives it underneath. That'll put the Spuds at the line. Lindell's hook pass on the pick and roll, down low to Jenkins, puts Jenkins at the line. Mitchell Deegan picks up the game's first foul. Jenkins at the line as the crowd quiets, and it rolls off the back iron. It is no good. And with that, Belinda Alamati on to play, and along with him, Mason Hills. Both were impactful in the game against St. Michael Albertville. Coming off the bench to spark the Spuds. Here's a second miss on the free throw try, but recovered Belinda Alamati. Moorhead with a 2-0 lead. 3.5 minutes into play. Out at the midcourt circle, it comes near side. Alamati drives, spins, twists, drives down. And this time it's the offensive foul. He ran into a defender, Belinda Alamati. That's his first, team's first. And so Brainerd will head up court. Cooper Jacobs. Very slow approach as Mackay Elmore waits for him at midcourt. Jacobs pulls it up and comes to Logan Roberts. Jacobs and around to the far side from there, Max Lewicka. Down low, back on top, Russian. Jenkins on him. Here's the slip between. Dished into the corner, and Lewicka takes over from there. So Brainerd driving, spinning, twisting, getting down low, overshot. That one was hard off the glass and off the front of the rim. Moorhead rebound. Driving down low, Mason Hills. It won't go. Rebound pulled away. Both teams misfiring on shots that go in every day in practice. Here's Russian. Griffin Russian goes to the corner, and for the lead, it's on its way. It bounces down. It comes. Rebound, Brady Wolfall. Spuds are quickly on the front court. He finds an opening. He drives. He shoots. He puts it up and in. Brady Wolfall, and Moorhead has taken a 4-0 lead. Down low it goes. Griffin Russian, fingertip roll. Griffin Russian gets his first two. Matt Ellingson is up and on the court telling the official what he missed. The official says, I didn't miss it. And it's 4-2 Moorhead. The Spuds taking a look. Here's Brady Wolfall up on top. Underhand pass returned to Mackay Elmore, and he'll bring it back to the near side. Off the angle, Brady Wolfall jump stepping his way loose into the lane. The shot is up, but no. Everybody was waiting for the whistle and the call, and it came. Turning it over, it comes back to Brainerd. A short rest for Blake Wolfall. He comes back on. 4-2 Moorhead. We've played 5 minutes and 13 seconds for that score. Play into the front court quickly, far side. Lewicka on the near angle for Logan Roberts. Bounced underneath and it's stolen away. The Spud defense is there for a steal. Chance to improve on a 4-2 lead. Deep into the right corner, Mackay Elmore. Here's the look back to Elmore, who brings it to a stop and comes near side. Bullen Dalamati gives it off Mason Hills. He drives, he leans, left hand up and in. Mason Hills has made this a 6-2 game. Brought back down near side for Logan Roberts. On the arc and looking into the paint and deflected. Picked off Hills. Drops it off. Bullen Dalamati. Shot blocked. Recovered Brainerd. Long pass into the front court. Spinning loose, underhand scoop. And travel is called, and that gives it back to the Warriors. We will return to the Brainerd Gymnasium after this timeout on the Speakeasy scoreboard with 11:47 to go. In the first half, it's Moorhead 6 and Brainerd 2.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Back into play after the Brainerd timeout. Warriors come up with a press to stifle the ball inbounds, but the Spuds get it in safely. Brainerd takes the press off, and Moorhead ambles across midcourt. Here's the play in. Backdoor pass, layup off the rim. A no-look bounce pass by Bullen Dalamati right on the money. And the layup just came off the iron. Back up court, a long hard shot miss, rebound foul. Mitchell Deegan had a second attempt, but was fouled on the way up and picked up the foul from Mackay Elmore. That puts Deegan at the line as a 69% free throw shooter, averaging 13 a game. And the right-hander puts it up and good. Mitchell Deegan, a second shot. Right-hander is good. And it's 6-4. Moorhead out of the backcourt. Brainerd waiting for them, and the trap is set, but the bounce pass ahead from Mason Hills. Swings it cross court. Given up on top to Elmore. Moorhead resets their offense to Bullen Dalamati. Then Blake Wolfall is open for three. Deep in the far right corner. 9-4 Moorhead. Onto the near side. Here's the drive in by Mitchell Deegan. Down the lane. Turns. Jump hook. Up over the top and in. Deegan now has 4. The Spuds with a 9-6 lead. On top. Near side. Mason Hills. Mackay Elmore feeds it off to Blake Wolfall. Now Brady Wolfall dribbles into some trouble, gets loose, turned around, shot comes up short. Brainerd rebound in full court transition, laid it up, no, it won't go. Rebound to Moorhead, pulled in by Bullen Dalamati. To the near side now Mason Hills, he's got the step, the drive, the kick out pass. Mackay Elmore misses, tipped out to the far side, and the Warriors have it back again. Long toss into the corner, way up on top. Griffin Russian is open for the rim. It goes. He not only plays the game well inside, but he's a dangerous threat from outside. But that one caught iron, and it remains 9-6 Moorhead. Into the post. Here's the turn and the look up on top. Mason Hills near side. Blake Wolfall on top. It goes to Alamati. Shakes and bakes his way down low. Soft touch up and in. Balind. That's his first points tonight, and Moorhead grabs a 5-point lead at 11-6. Deep into the far corner, Logan Roberts. Underneath it goes, and getting loose, a soft touch off the glass and in for Mitchell Deegan. He's got 6. 6 of the 8. Moorhead back up court with a 3-point lead. Blake Wolfall pulls up short, gives it off. Mason Hills drives his way into the lane. He got turned around. It comes up. Brady Wolfall is open and won't go. Some nights are like that. Spuds rebound. Blake Wolfall. Out it comes, and it's Blake Wolfall. That one was blocked. It came to the floor in the run-up court now to the near corner. Looking in, John Pekarich, and he took an extra step. David Lindell back on to play. Jamal Dixon comes on to play. Also Adam Jenkins for Moorhead. Moorhead heads up court with the bounce pass in for Balind Alamati. Off the left-hand dribble to the near corner. Now to the right-hand dribble on top it goes. It off to Lindell. He eases his way to the far corner, then sprints his way forward. He came sliding down, but got the pass away, and it's Balind Alamati. I suppose Lindell will get an assist, and it's 13-8. Cooper Jacobs comes right back up court, puts up a 2-pointer in, and it's 13-10. Moorhead the ball on the lead. Here's a drive down. That one came up short. Jenkins fouled on the way up. This game took almost 2.5 minutes before we got our first field goal to drop in. The tempo really hasn't changed that much since. With 8:04 to go, Moorhead is at the line with a 13-10 advantage. Here's Jenkins, free throw no good. He's 0 for 3. At the line, Adam Jenkins. Deep breath, drop down. This one is good. Adam Jenkins goes 1 for 2. And Moorhead now leads at 14-10. Into the near side as we go inside of 8 minutes. Quick release, far side, 3-pointer good. Pekarich, a deadly 3-point shooter, has come off the bench and has pulled Brainerd within 1. Blake Wolfall drives, shot too hard but traveled. He stretched himself between 2 defenders, Blake Wolfall, which caused a disruption in his flow, which caused a travel, which caused a turnover. And Brainerd will have a chance now to take their first lead. Into the front court. Handed off, deflected, but recovered. Brought near side. Lewicka on the return. It comes to Nick Evanson. And around the perimeter, deep into the far corner. And now Brainerd goes to their disciplined style of offense. Very similar. Here's a step back from Evanson. The shot missed. Rebound straight down to the floor, picked up. And Moorhead comes up with it. Balind Alamati at the midcourt circle. Angles his way off to the far right corner, then brings it up on top, and Lindell steps back and angles his way up to Brady Wolfall. He'll angle his way to the near corner. Brady Wolfall one-on-one. Back up to Lindell, 6:44 to go. David Lindell thought he had a notion. It comes back up. Offensive foul in the near corner, David Lindell. He gave the pass, set the screen, and ran into the defender. And on that turnover, Brainerd will head up court down by 1. Quick visit with Charlie Shuck on the near side, and the walk up by Cooper Jacobs. Hands it off to Max Lewicka. Pekarich, who is deadly from the perimeter. Stops, throws the pass up on top, and from there Lewicka. All the way to the far corner for three. Cooper Jacobs has given Brainerd the lead at 16-14 as the Warriors gain the advantage on the strength of converting three-point field goals. Here's Brady Walthall in some trouble, but he got the pass underneath, and the shot by Jamal Dixon goes in. His jump to get the rebound brought the oohs and ahs from the Brainerd fans. Jamal Dixon has tied the game at 16. And now the Warriors regain the lead as they go underneath to Mitch Deegan. He's got 8. And the Warriors once again have the lead. 18-16. 5.5 minutes to play. A very heads up and alert play by Bolin Dalamati. He was in some trouble and on the verge of turning it over at midcourt. He jumped up into the air, threw the ball down against one of the Brainerd defenders. It ricocheted out, and Moorhead will have it in play. Here's Mackay Elmore. Here's a drive down, high off the glass, in and out, and it stays out. But a foul Brainerd. A shooting foul puts Moorhead at the line. Cooper Jacobs has his first. Here's Mackay Elmore. Went 7 for 7 from the line in the first game these teams played, and he's hot at the start here tonight as he gets into the scorebook and has pulled Moorhead within 1 with a second free throw coming. For the tie, it's on its way and it's good. 18-18. Bolin Dalamati comes to side court. Fist bumps all the way around as the play continues out on the court. Mason Hills back in. Here's a drive onto the near side. Tossed into the corner. From there, Max Lewicka had it deflected and picked off Moorhead. Moorhead's defense creating some issues here tonight. Here's a scoop and a drive and a layup that kicks out. Both teams are going to look at this first half, even if it would stop at this point, and say, oh, for all the shots that didn't quite go in. Jacobs has picked up his second foul for Brainerd. And here's Mackay Elmore. Game is tied at 18 as Elmore steps up to the line and converts. Logan Roberts back into the Brainerd lineup. A second free throw for Elmore. The junior settles in, takes a deep breath, and rattles it good. Mackay Elmore 4 for 4 tonight at the line here in the first half, and Moorhead takes back a 2-point lead at 20-18. Look on the near side, goes underneath, and Russian was off balance. The return, Spuds in transition, spinning, twisting, Lindell lays it up and in. David Lindell. And the Spuds have come up with 6 unanswered points. Here's a 3 from the corner. Pekarich once again is red hot from the perimeter. 22-21. That's his second tonight. 8th in this being the third game that these teams have played. 22-21 Moorhead. Here's a drive down, carrying it with, lays it up and in, Brady Walthall. 24-21, scoring tempo picking up deep in the far corner. Brought back into the lane by Griffin Russian. Delivers it up to Pekarich. He tosses quickly to the near side. Shot was way short, may have been blocked by Brady Walthall. The air ball then recovered by Mackay Elmore. Spuds are in the front court, leading by 3. Mason Hills tosses near corner. Jamal Dixon working against the screen, tossed it all the way cross court to the far corner. From there, Mackay Elmore delivers it up on top for Brady Walthall. He works one-on-one. Stepping in against Logan Roberts, gives it back. Now Lindell. He'll step up to midcourt. Near side it comes to Mason Hills. He fakes left. He drives right. Stops short. Shot blocked. In transition, Brainerd layup. Max Slowicka with a slam dunk. 24-23. You probably figured that out by the sound of the crowd. Here's the play in. Once again to the corner. Jamal Dixon is open and shoots it off the rim. Rebound pulled in by Pekarich. Slides it underneath into the paint and back out. Return their corner. Pekarich is open and shoots it good. And once again, John Pekarich ignites the Warriors. Moorhead takes a timeout with 2:42 to go in the first half on the Speakeasy scoreboard.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Well, this has been back and forth. First, the Warriors, a 2-point lead. The Spuds go on a 6-point run, regain the advantage. The Warriors come storming back, now lead it by 2. For the corner, on its way up, Blake Walthall for 3. And Moorhead takes back the lead, 27-26. Here's a drive down the lane, and the layup good. Max Slowicka now has 4. 1 point Brainerd lead. Moorhead to the corner. Blake Walthall feels he's got the touch. This shot hits the rim and bounces away. Slowicka sends it up court. Long pass all the way into the corner for Russian. He looks in, tosses underneath, and gets loose. He'll get the assist. Mitchell Deegan in double figures has 10. And the Warriors take a 3-point advantage at 30-27. On top, Mackay Elmore. Deep into the far corner, Balind Alamati. Works his way, underhand. Here comes back to Elmore. He'll slide it down, then give it back up on top. Working his way, comes back up on top as the defense turned it around. Lundell sends it off to the far right side. Here's a fake and a drive and a travel. He was in the mood of making a motion, and when he did, he picked up the pivot foot and traveled it back to the Warriors. And leading 30-27. It's their biggest lead with the ball here in the first half. The Warriors come up to the top of the key. To the near side, lobbed underneath. Spinning underneath. Shot blocked from behind, but foul called. Blake Walthall came in from behind. Looked like he was Sneaky Pete to get his hands on it, but Blake Walthall with the foul call. Mitchell Deegan will shoot. 69% shooter on the year, 2 for 2 tonight, 3 for 3 tonight. Brady Walthall returns to the Spud lineup. A 4-point lead for Brainerd with 1:06 to go in the half. Second free throw is up and it's out. Deegan on the miss. Spuds on the rebound. Moorhead coming to midcourt with 1 minute to go in the first half. Sliding it out to the far side. Dribble picked up. Given Alamati. Hands it off to the far side. From there, the shot is on the rim. Rebound away, pulled in by the Warriors. Into the front court quickly. Off to the far side on the drive. Here's an underhand fingertip roll that won't go, with the rebound is good. Griffin Russian followed the play in just in case, and it paid off. And the Warriors lead it by 6 with time running here, 24 seconds to go. Spuds appear ready to run the clock down and take it into the locker room. 15 seconds. Here's David Lindell. They'll begin play now with 10 seconds to go, and it's Mackay Elmore. He gets the screen, he drives, he lays it up, it's good, and the foul is called. Oh, Mackay Elmore. And he took a big hard hit on the way down, and slamming into the floor is still there. But what a play from Mackay Elmore. The foul goes to Max Lewicka, his first. The screen was set up on top. A little shoulder fake by Mackay Elmore. He has such great first speed step, and he beat everybody to the basket following the play in for the shot block foul called on Lewicka. And meanwhile, Mackay Elmore still being tended to at the baseline. And anytime we see this, of course, we're always concerned about the extent of that. Mackay Elmore is sitting now and will soon be helped. Waiting to see. I think they're going to call for some help. Mackay Elmore did not want anybody to come out and help him off the floor, but right now that's the better part of valor. And so Mackay Elmore will head to the locker room and get further attention. And Matt Ellingson will have a designated free throw shooter. Someone that comes and will continue play in place of Mackay Elmore. This all happened with 4.8 seconds to go. As Mackay Elmore being assisted off the court here after getting a driving layup that pulled Moorhead within 4 at 33-29. Mason Hills will come on to play. And so Mason Hills becomes the free throw shooter as well. Jamal Dixon will be allowed in. He'll come on to play. He is starting to gain a defensive reputation. And so with that in mind, the move here by Matt Ellingson to put in the defensive-minded Jamal Dixon for the inbound play by Brainerd, as Mason Hills puts the free throw up and it bounces off the backside, but chased down. The Spuds will get a shot that's blocked, and a long pass at the buzzer hits the rim and bounces away. We head to the locker room. It's a 4-point game on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Brainerd 33, Moorhead 29.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics. Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Brainerd, timeout. They came back out of the timeout, went to the perimeter and got a couple of three-pointers. And along with that, held Moorhead to just a single free throw in that stretch and took the lead at 16-14. Moorhead then came back on a run, scoring 6 unadded points and regained the advantage at 22-18. But since that time, it's been Brainerd all the way with a 15-7 run to end the half. And Brainerd is in the locker room with a 4-point lead. The side story to all of this is that Makai Elmore, who made the last points of the half, was helped off. I should say he was helped off the floor because of a collision he had with the hardwood. And so that's being tended to, that's being looked at, and we'll see how that all takes place as the two teams return for the second half. John Pekarich, as he did in Moorhead, has come off the bench for Brainerd and has ignited the Warriors. 3 3-pointers. And when he shoots, everybody in the building knows what's about to happen. Shoots at a very high percentage. 9 points for John Pekarich. 11 for Mitchell Deegan. 5 for Cooper Jacobs. 4 for Griffin Russian. And 4 for Max Lewicka. Got a feeling Charlie Scheck isn't going to be too concerned about the fact that Griffin Russian, who's been averaging 22.5 points, has been held to 4, and yet they have the lead. For the Spuds, David Lundell with 2, Belinda Lamati with 4, Blake Wolthaw knocking down a couple of threes. He's got 6, Makai Elmore with 6, 2 for Mason Hills, 2 for Jamal Dixon, 4 for Brady Wolthaw, 3 for Adam Jenkins as the Spuds have spread the scoring up and down the lineup. We have a news break coming your way next as you listen to the Spuds on 970 WDAY. We're at halftime. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, it's Brainerd 33, Moorhead 29.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Well, when we talk about teams having to make adjustments in their game plan, coming either out of a huddle or out of the locker room at halftime, the Spuds have a bit of an adjustment to make. Mackay Elmore came out of the locker room on crutches and is at side court now, getting pats on the back and all of that goes with a good job from players to coaches. And he is on the side court now after the sliding, gliding layup that was made to end the first half. Brainerd on the alternate possession with the ball in play. Dropping it underneath. Shot from underneath. Griffin, Russian. Now with 6 and a nice pick and roll underneath. And the Warriors have a 6-point lead. Here's the drive up on top. Lindell to the near corner. Blake Walthall, top of the key. Gives it off Brady Walthall, and he'll come off the screen near side. Backs his way up, steps his way forward, jump steps into the corner. It goes on its way. That three-pointer is good. Blake Walthall, his third of the night. He's got 9 points. And it's 35-32. Moorhead back within 3. Into the front court, driving, spinning, twisting, laying it up and good. So the Warriors come back to make it 37-32. Into the far corner, comes back on top. Moorhead down by 5. David Lindell drives down the lane, stops short, kicks it back out. Blake Wolfall brings it near side for Belen Dalamati. Now Lindell goes into the post and gets it back again before sending it off to the far side. They play catch from there. And that time the defense was anticipating. He saw the play coming. Logan Roberts reached in and picked up the foul, his first. Moorhead from side court, just underway, second half. Brainerd went into the half with a 4-point lead, now lead by 5. Out at midcourt, Moorhead's Belen Dalamati. Jenkins with it. Puts it back out at midcourt for Brady Wolfall. Near side, Blake Wolfall open, shoots a 3. Blake Wolfall now with 12 leads the Spuds scoring as Moorhead is pulled within 2 at 37-35. Loose ball picked up Moorhead. Chance to regain the lead as they step across midcourt with Alamati. Bounces it into the high post. Brings it back near side, Blake Wolfall. Recovers the loose dribble and sends it off now to David Lindell. Into the far corner, Alamati. He'll bring it back into the paint. Stop, short floater is in. It's out, it's in! Belen Dalamati. He's got 6 and we are tied at 37. To the far side, the drive in Brainerd. Kick out on the near side. Russian is open and shoots it good. 9 points tonight for Griffin Russian. That's his first one from long range. And it's 40-37. As Moorhead makes its drive at the baseline, jumping into the air to throw the pass to the far wing. A whistle stops play. Max Lewicka, second foul. Moorhead will inbound. Looking for the toss in, still holding. Here's the pass in. It's deflected to the floor. Didn't quite get it high enough, and the transition goes, and the layup missed. Rebound Moorhead. Across midcourt, Brady Wolfall kicks to the near corner. Alamati is open, and it rolls off the backside and tipped out of bounds by Brainerd's Cooper Jacobs. And with that, Will Hansen and John Picarich. Mason Hills into the Moorhead lineup. And Jenkins will stay on for now as Lindell catches a breather. Moorhead on the inbound. Will pass way on top for Mason Hills. Moorhead down by 3. Still early here, second half. Belen Dalamati. Evanson guarding on him. Here's the play back now for Blake Wolfall. He steps way back to shoot. Where did that come from? Blake Wolfall. Whoa, he's starting to feel it. Blake Wolfall, 5 3-pointers tonight, and that one was almost from the other side of the court. Timeout taken. 14:36 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 40, Brainerd 40.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Out of the timeout, Brainerd has the ball in bounds, and we are underway with 14 and a half minutes to play. Brainerd stepping across midcourt, runs into a double team. Jamal Dixon stands in front of the play and intercepts the pass. Moorhead has it back again. Across midcourt, Mason Hills to Blake Walthall. He's in some trouble, but bounces it off to Jamal Dixon. Alley-oop pass back near side. Head fake on a 3-try. Recovered. Here's a drive underneath. Dixon reverses it up on top. And Moorhead will set it up and start over again with Balin Dalamati giving it near side for Blake Walthall. Deep into the far corner. Running into the screen, stepping through the screen. Jamal Dixon. 4 in the night for Jamal Dixon as Moorhead has come all the way back to regain the lead at 42-40. It's a drive underneath to the near side. It's on its way. Shot won't go. Pekaric's shot came to the rim and to the floor. Moorhead. Handoff Brady Walthall. Here's a drive down the lane, skipping away down to the shot. He missed the rebound, blocked, and to the floor. Brady Walthall tried the putback that had it rejected. Into the front court quickly, sliding all the way down. The layup is good. The Warriors bring the game even up now at 42 apiece. Here's the drive down. Here's the work in. Hills goes up left hand but missed. Pekaric picks up the foul, his first. Mason Hills at the line for Moorhead tonight. Mason Hills has the free throw good. He has 3 points. Field goal in the first half. A miss at the line in the first half to complete the 3-point play. At the line here goes 2 for 2. Mason Hills. 44-42 Moorhead. Ball rolls to the floor. He dribbled it off his foot. Moorhead takes a dive down on it, and it's Mason Hills who ties it up. Alternate possession, Moorhead. David Lindell back in. Lindell at the side court. Tosses it in for Mason Hills. He'll take over at the point and send it off to the far side for Alamati. Now Blake Walthall. They've put Russian on him. There's about a 5-6 inch height difference there. Here's the play down and kicked up. Brady Walthall is up and shoots it good. Brady Walthall now with 7. Had been struggling in the first half. Moorhead has come back to a 5-point advantage at 47-42. Steal by Brady Walthall. Drives in. No look pass near side. Blake Walthall on top for Hills. Back to Blake Walthall, and they work it around the perimeter. Brady Walthall standing up now at mid-court. Angler getting near side. He'll take it in one-on-one. He's got the screen. He's got the drive. He stopped short but traveled. As he brought the ball, his last step oftentimes resembles that of a halfback carrying the football. And this time he got stopped and put back onto the floor with that traveling violation. Here comes Brainerd. Down now by 5. Into the front court. All the way to the corner. Driven underneath. Working his way. Shot blocked to the floor. Recovered. And then a push. Let's see which way this one goes. We've got one that in the active play and one that came after the play. Lindell picking up. Well, the announcer indicating that is his first. We have him with a second. We'll see how that goes as the play comes in for the Warriors on the possession change. Up on top, reverse down low. Dropped inside, stolen away by Mason Hills. He drops it for Lindell, who drives. He will go to the line and shoot free throws. The Spuds had a shot, or blocked the shot at the other end, got into transition. Pekaric has picked up his second. Lindell at the line. A steady look in Lindell's free throw. Hit the back iron and bounced out. Well, if it isn't enough pressure in a tournament game of this magnitude to be at the free throw line and then to have everybody, everybody in the gymnasium is quiet as they anticipate the free throw attempt. Here's Lindell's second try. On its way up, and he's good. 1 of 2 for Lindell. And Moorhead leads it now by 6. They came from a 4-point deficit at the half, tied the game at 37, and now put 6 unanswered. Here's the drive into the front court, ball on the floor, stolen. Moorhead. A quick recovery again from Brady Wolthall. Spuds have it in midcourt, leading 48-42, 11:26 to go. Here's Lindell on top. They play catch from there. The head nod given by Alamati. Picks up the dribble, brings it on top. Here's Blake Wolthall. Off the screen on top, wanted to turn the corner, could not. Brought it back out to Brady Wolthall. He'll work one-on-one as he makes his move in on Roberts, throws it to the corner, the shot misfired. Rebound gathered in by Griffin Russian. Pass up court, tipped into the near corner. 3 try on its way, and it skips off the backside. Rebound Moorhead, here's Lindell. As he crosses midcourt, brings it under control and slows play down. Moorhead leading at 48-42. Moorhead into this tournament game as the number 5 seed. Brainerd the number 1 seed. Here's a drive down, and the layup is good. Bolind Alamati with 8. Moorhead has scored 8 unanswered points and lead it 50-42. Here's a drive and a kick-out pass to the corner. Driving it back in, Griffin Russian gets his way loose. He lays it up and won't go. Jamal Dixon with the rebound, and the Spuds get it back again. Across midcourt now, Bolind Alamati. Top of the key, Blake Wolthall. Defending on him, Griffin Russian. Comes back near side for Brady Wolthall. Moorhead runs it to Lindell. He's got the seam, he's got the drive, he's got the layup. It's good for 2. David Lindell has 5. Spuds have scored 10 unanswered and have the lead with 9:47 to go. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, it's Moorhead 52, Brainerd 42.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
After the Spuds got that basket to count, Brainerd taking a timeout, we resume play. Cooper Jacobs brings it to the near side, and the look in from Nick Evanson. Up on top, nothing open down low. Working it into the top of the key. Spinning and twisting it. Back up on top, quick release. The shot is short. Rebound straight to the floor into the arms of Lindell. 9:23 to go. Moorhead has eased their way to a 10-point lead with 10 unanswered points. On top for Blake Wolthall. Working it to the near side, all the way into the corner. Alamati sends it up on top. Mason Hills. We'll see if a 10-point difference makes any difference in how quickly the Spuds or how aggressively the Spuds attack. Up on top, Blake Wolthall will drive it down, stop short. Then lean back and shoot. That one never had a chance to get there, was way short. Max Slowicka picking it up. Brainerd into the front court. Here's a drive down and a drop pass underneath. A pick and roll down to the lane, and it went through the arms of Griffin Russian and out of bounds. So the Spuds catch a break on a Brainerd turnover. And on the inbounds play, looking, time running short, comes in safely Mason Hills. He steps his way forward, angles it all the way to the corner. From there it is Blake Walthall for 3. Blake Walthall, 6 3-pointers, 4 here in the second half. Moorhead leads it by 13. To the near side, here's the look in. Around the perimeter it goes for Cooper Jacobs. And out of bounds it will stay. Last touched, Blake Walthall. Mitchell Deegan returning to the Brainerd lineup. Nick Evanson will put the ball in play from the far side court. Up on top to the near side. Long pass skipped over. Here's the drive into the paint and a line down the lane, and the shot is good. Russian. He's got 11. 55-44. Up on top, here's the move inside. That one is blocked by Russian, and the foul is called. Griffin Russian with his first.
Calls number 22 for Brainerd, Griffin Russian, his first personal.
First foul there.
At the line shooting for the Spuds, number 2, Alamati.
Belinda Alamati will step to the line. He's got 4 field goals, 8 points on the night.
Into the game for Moorhead, number 24, Brady Walthall.
A 13-point run by the Spuds took a 42-42 game to a 55-42 game. Spuds are at the line. Now leading by 12. Alamati's free throw is too hard. It is no good. The rebound deep. And it remains a 12-point lead now at 56-44. Way up on top. Deep into the far corner. Leaning back and shooting. Won't go. It went in. Mitchell Deegan from way outside. He got a friendly roll up and down and in. 56-47. That pulls Brainerd within 9. 7.5 minutes to go. Here's a drive down the lane. Carrying it all the way down and underhanded it too hard. Here's a break and a pass deflected but recovered Brainerd. Looking it up on top and all the way around to the far side. Deep in the corner. Griffin Russian lines it up and it hits too hard. Rebound high in the air. Belinda Alamati. He was up between 2 taller defenders to grab the loose ball. Mitchell Deegan picking up his second foul. David Lindell will put the ball in play. Moorhead leading by 9. Here's the play in. No luck, bounce pass returned into the front court. Lindell. He's being chased by Russian. Tossed near side. Here's Hills. Going all the way down and in. Mason Hills now has 6. Moorhead is back to a double-digit lead, and at midcourt, the ball loose. Moorhead foul as they attempted the steal. Mason Hills has his first foul, and it comes as we have worked our way under the 7-minute mark. John Bekarich back into the lineup for the Warriors. At midcourt, here's the look around. Set off to the far side. Max Lewicka keeping the dribble alive before sending it down low. He threw it right into the hands of Blake Walthall. He was right there for the intercept, and the Spuds come back up court leading by 11. Brady Walthall. Top of the key, Belinda Alamati. Hands it quickly and safely to Brady Walthall. He's at midcourt. Fakes one way, goes the other, slips through, all the way through, and lays it up and in! Brady Walthall now with 9. Moorhead back to a 13-point lead and another loose ball. We've got a breakaway try all the way down. Lays it up, Brady Walthall. The ball tapped away and recovered. Brady Walthall, and the Spuds lead by 15. 6 minutes less than. Here's another steal. This from Blake Walthall. He saw the play coming, stepped in to deflect it to the floor, and Moorhead is back in the front court with a 15-point lead. Out on top, Belinda Alamati. Here's a quick handoff for Brady Walthall, holding the ball away and protecting. 5.5 minutes to go. Winner here moves into the section championship game. Deep into the far side. In the other half, Elk River is playing Maple Grove. The two winners will meet later this week. Here's the play up on top. Here's the drive down, kicked into the corner. As the Spuds will find an opening, driving it down, and the underhand scoop came away. It hung on the lip and fell away. Griffin Russian goes down. He's blocked. Foul Moorhead as he tried to step in the way of the oncoming train called Russian. Alamati has picked up his second. Griffin Russian, 11 tonight, an 87% free throw shooter. A chance to cut into that 15-point deficit as Russian settles and shoots. It's in, it's out. Logan Roberts checks out, or checks in rather. Logan Roberts checks into the Brainerd lineup. As he takes a look, right-hander puts it up and it crawls off the front of the rim. So back-to-back misses. I think a warning, perhaps. Moorhead will have the ball in play. The officials' conversation seemed to be directed towards Charlie Scheck. And nothing more was done. That's what makes me think it was a warning of being too far up the court or on the court. Moorhead, 4.5 minutes to go, leading at 62-47, trailed by 4 at the half. Here's a drive on the near side. Underhand scoop for Blake Walthall. He's in trouble, but he gets it away. Driving it all the way down and in. Blake Walthall will get the assist. Belinda Alamati to double figures with 11. A ball to the far corner, knocked out of bounds. Brainerd will take a timeout. Play has stopped. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, Moorhead 64, Brainerd 47. We return to the floor. Brainerd will have the ball in play with 4:13 remaining. As they turn and look and throw it into the backcourt, into the arms of Cooper Jacobs. He'll bring it across and in. Jacobs working his way to the far side, leans back to shoot on a three that won't go, but the rebound is put up and in. Mitchell Deegan now with team high 18, and at 64-49. Moorhead's Brady Walthall on top, Belinda Alamati. Here's the drive. He'll get through the defense, and he puts it on the lip, and it fell away. Pass down low, stolen away by Blake Walthall. And as he turned to head up court, was fouled. And that is the 7th team foul. Griffin Russian with his second foul. Blake Walthall at the line. As he settles and shoots, the free throw is good. Blake Wolthall, 19 to lead all scorers. Second free throw also good. Blake Wolthall with 20. And Moorhead leads it by 17. 3:33 to go. Russian down low, quick turnaround. This laid off the glass and in. Mitchell Deegan now with 20. 66-51. Here's a steal by Brainerd. Stopping short, spinning, twisting. Underneath, it kicked out to the near corner. Pekaric is on its way. His fourth three-pointer tonight. Well, the intensity is picked up for Brainerd. Here's a steal. Griffin Russian tosses to the corner. Pekaric! And the Warriors have climbed back within 9 to stop the flow. Moorhead timeout. 2:58 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 66, Brainerd 57.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Into play out of the timeout. Moorhead safely into the front court. And they will take, and there's the foul. And that is what Brainerd has resolved to do to get the ball back as John Pekaric picks up his third foul, and once again the Spuds are at the line. Blake Wolthall, he with 20 for Moorhead. Deegan with 20 for Brainerd. And a 1-on-1 situation here for Blake Wolthall. First one is good, and he'll get the bonus. 21 for Blake Wolthall. Gives the Spuds a 10-point lead, an 11-point lead. Wolthall with game-high 22. That is Blake Wolthall. And Moorhead back to an 11-point lead. Here's a hook pass to the near corner and up on top. Nearly took the three, didn't. Tosses near corner. Logan Roberts missed. Rebound Moorhead. Sprinting through the defense. The Spuds get a transition layup. David Lindell now with 7. Moorhead back to a 13-point lead with 2:24 to go. Into the post. Leaning, hooking, shooting, good. Deegan has 22. 70-59. Now Moorhead again will have to hold it, hoping to draw the foul. Here's the drive down, getting all the way loose, shot blocked. Russian can reach around anybody, and he got the clean blocked shot, and the Warriors are in the front court. Dish down low, and it's sent into the paint. Getting loose, and he laid it up on the rim, and it fell off the rim. Mitchell Deegan had one on the rim, and it fell away. Chasing the ball down, it was tipped out of bounds. Moorhead will have it back. We have seen where the Warriors can score in a hurry. Moorhead leads it by 11. They pass it in. Let's see how aggressive they are. They're going to wait for the foul. And then Moorhead gets a timeout. Brady Wolthall was all tied up between two defenders. And with that, a timeout taken with 1:37 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 70, Brainerd 59.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, Day, evening, and same day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Well, you just know the heart is beating faster on both sides of the court as the Spuds and Warriors facing an elimination. Here's the play to the floor, scrambled after, picked up Warriors. Into the front court quickly, Griffin Russian is open and he overshot the 3. Spuds with the rebound, Belinda Alamati. He returns the pass to David Lundell. He gives it, here's the head fake. The basket is good. Mason Hills was waiting and waiting. He got the pass. He got the layup. He was fouled. Mason Hills at the line.
19th foul. Basket was good by number 12, Hills. He's the line shooting 1.
The foul to John Pekarich is number 4. Jamal Dixon back on now for Blake Wolfall. Here's the look by Mason Hills, up and good. 9 tonight for Hills. And Moorhead leads it by 14 as we get close to the 1 minute mark. There's another steal from Brady Wolfall. As he puts the ball down low to the floor and protects it, humped over it, was fouled. The foul goes to Mitchell Deegan, his 3rd. Brady Wolfall will shoot 2. The Spuds are in the double bonus. Here's Brady Wolfall, 11 on the night. Free throw is in and spins off the back iron. It is no good. As he settles in and waits, the free throw is up and good. Brady Wolfall with 12 tonight. And Moorhead has a 15-point lead. At one point led by 17 before the Warriors came up with 7 unanswered, brought the game to within 10. But Moorhead, after a timeout call, settled down. Here's a move in. Shot is up and in. Lewicka getting that one to count. He's got 6. Brainerd calling a timeout to stop play. 47 seconds when we return on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 74, Brainerd 61.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Spuds are standing at side court. Ball comes into play to Mason Hills. He's in trouble right away. Sends it off to Belinda Lamata, or to David Lindell rather. And he immediately was fouled by Max Lewicka. And it was very apparent, of course, that it was what he intended to do, was to foul bring the whistle, but it was not egregious by any stretch. And so just the 2 free throws coming here. David Lundell will shoot. He's got 7. Right-hander puts this one on the way up, and it bounces out. Jamal Dixon rotates back on. At the line, Lindell. And no good. Missing twice. Ball in play. Brainerd, 40 seconds and counting. Across midcourt, Cooper Jacobs. To the near side, Griffin Russian goes, and he is having a tough night. There's no question about it. Came into the game averaging 22.5 points. Has been held to 11 tonight. And missing shots he normally makes. We know he's that caliber of a player, but Griffin Russian tonight. And on the way up, Belind Alamati at the line. And that one is good. (75-61) Moorhead. And this one on its way up is good. Belind Alamati. Brainerd has getting some players on the court. Brandon Johnson, a senior. Jackson Bluth, a senior, getting their first play time tonight on the court, as this game appears to belong to Moorhead, as the Spuds lead at 76-61. Jacob Schomer, also a senior, getting in. Here's a play to the baseline, and then tied up, or will there be a foul? Jake Tilkey and Riley Swenson into the Moorhead lineup. Belind Alamati, Brady Walthall walking to side court for handshakes, hugs, and congratulations. The Warriors to put the ball in play, Griffin Russian. He'll work his way down the lane, dump it off, and he'll get an assist. Lewicka now has 8. And Moorhead the foul on Tilkey. Lewicka stands at the line. 18 seconds remaining. And the free throw is up, it's in, it's out. Lewicka. A lane violation. And so the play will come to Moorhead on the at the baseline. And as they step across, a quick double team, a quick dribble team results in a travel. Mason Hills was trying to sprint into the front court, but there were 3 Brainerd Warriors waiting for him. They corralled him. He stumbled along the way, and here comes the Warriors. 16 seconds to go. Long shot on its way. Schomer won't go. Rebound tipped on. Spuds hang on. They do not need to bring it across midcourt. Actually, I think they do by 1 second. And the play comes to side court, and Moorhead has come into Brainerd and beat the Warriors, the #1 seed, and will move into the section championship contest. More on that when we return. Our final score on the Speakeasy scoreboard from Brainerd on the Moorhead 76, Brainerd 63.